I feel like Seaford Theo and London Theo
Yeah.
are actually quite... No, but...
Yeah, one smashes packet, one plays with Lego.
Now that was good banter.
Alright, you lot, welcome to the season finale
Fucking-
of Waffling.
Drinks in.
Well done, we've all got piss-ups. That means beverages. And let me tell you one thing right now. Every single person in this room is about to down their drink because that is what we are giving back to the Waffling Mafia.
Lads,
Yeah.
to Carly.
To Carly! Right, ready, go. No, wait. Those listening, bear with us. We're going to do this. We're going to fucking do this for you guys because you know that we fucking love you.
There's only one
Stop
true
doing that.
waffler.
I'm not part of the Waffling Mafia.
I got brain freeze.
Just
Okay.
spilled beer all over the...
Right, I've done half of it. But fuck me up the arse. Let me tell you something. We've got Dan Stannard on the podcast this week, everyone. And do you want to know what that means? It is the man that Theo Baker has sucked off. So, I know you've all been asking, we've seen the questions coming in. Stannard, what was it like, Theo, sucking on your
You're
knob?
so little.
What do you mean? I look massive.
You look tiny.
I look shit.
Fucking up. Boy,
shirt.
let me sit up big. How'd you get...
I said don't tell that story.
But honestly, boys, I'm going to be real here. Did that happen? Obviously, it was Saunders, Stannard, and Malfoy. Word on the street
me just
is...
clear this up.
Wait. Word on the street is you sucked off him and you noshed off Saunders. So, like...
There were rumours at school.
Lads,
There were rumours.
lads, I don't like my name being dragged into this story.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there. I was the one spreading the rumours.
Spreading your arse. I'm going to stop now.
You were spreading the rumour about yourself.
No, that's not what happened.
I can clear the story up. It was Theo and Saunders.
No,
Wait, no. What happened? No, on level. Basically, those that don't know, we all went to school together. Saunders, Stannard, and Theo were really good friends. They watched Star Wars together. They were really good.
I've never watched an episode of
They
Star Wars
played
in my
Call
life.
of Duty together, and now Stannard is officially here on the finale of Waffling to explain what was it was a sucking off. What was it? What was it?
Can we just clear the air here? We're all brothers.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we are brothers.
Well, you got to drink twice. Because we have a certain set of rules in place for this episode.
Crap.
If you say the word...
Oh no, I've got the rules.
What
I've got
Theo
the rules,
just
I've got the
said.
rules, I've got the rules. For fuck.
Wait. We're gonna come on to the rule. Okay, right. Wait. One
But yeah,
second.
let's not digress.
Wait.
So basically,
Yeah.
no, it's all a joke.
Yeah.
The whole thing is just a great bit of banter between the lads.
But it's not very funny, mate.
It was Stannard and Saunders.
Wait. On a level, was it? Because I heard this. I don't know. If involved as well.
Bleep all these names.
No,
Bleep
don't
them.
bleep anything. Bleep nothing right now.
People have jobs and lives that they just want to...
What's wrong with sucking off your
No,
brother?
but they want to continue their lives without...
Okay, right, we'll get back into that. Oh, you remember, by the way, no
Yeah.
banging because
You're
obviously
the
it
number one
comes
culprit
up on the microphone.
Yeah.
But let me quickly say something, right? We've basically, as it's the finale, we've got some rules in place.
Yeah,
We're
right.
all drinking, getting pissed up. So Saturday night, this is out. Get drinking with us. Get enjoying your night because we're here to have a good time. But the rules are... We've got some key words that if they're said, all of us must do a forfeit of drinking a certain amount of sips. So, Theo Baker, please tell us what these rules are.
Feel free to add any you want.
Okay, brother.
Okay,
Put them
so
in the comments.
yeah, no, a bit late for that. So, Joe,
Yes, mate.
if you mention girlfriend,
What about her?
the one that you love
I do.
very dearly,
got one left.
every time you mention
She
girlfriend,
is fit, though, isn't she? Anyways, right, carry on.
every time
Does
he
that
mentions,
count?
every time he mentions
Would you
girlfriend,
snog her?
Right.
No. Oi,
Downstairs as well.
Oi, you're fit, mate. No.
I just said a
Oi,
name.
I've fucked it.
Oi, Joe, on a level though,
What,
that's,
mate?
That's actually quite cute.
What do you mean?
Very cute.
Like you are obsessed with your.
You
girlfriend.
gas up your
I
girlfriend
am a
big
bit
time.
obsessed with her.
To be fair, I've never seen you like this before.
Oh, shit.
I haven't.
That's
have I?
true love.
Wait.
You are in love.
She better not... No, I can't say
I
that.
asked you.
Wait, can we talk about what happened on the last podcast?
What happened? Okay. Wait, no. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to
Okay,
get through
I'll
these
do the
rules and then we're going to talk
have
about
a
that.
bit of structure to this show.
Yeah,
we are going
every-
to try, but we have been drinking.
Yeah, Luke's the sober one, so.
Yeah. I'm not sober.
Right, crack on Theo Baker.
Right, so every time Joe mentions his girlfriend,
Mensons.
it's 5 sips.
For everyone or for me?
Oh, for everyone.
For everyone, okay.
I think he should have to do double.
I think we should all do 5 sips.
And that, let me just say as well, that means you watching or listening are doing 5 sips, whether it's water, Lucozade, bloody hubba bubba.
But
Don't
if you
give a
ca-
fuck.
if
And
you're
you're doing
drinking
5 sips,
alcohol-
mate.
If you're drinking alcohol, you have to be over 18.
And
And
also
responsible.
be responsible. But pause it
Very,
right here.
very
If you
s-
haven't got a drink, go and get yourself one. Come back. Resume.
Yeah, please come back. Right. Okay, so Theo, if I mention triathlon,
Or like girlfriend. No, ex-girlfriend.
Heartbreak.
Or home gym.
Home gym.
Heartless girlfriend. Oh, no.
right? If I mention triathlon or heartbreak, anything to do with heartbreak, anything. So I'll leave you as the judge of that one. 5 sips.
You know.
Luke, this is a toughie. If Luke says anything sensible, 2 sips.
Right, well, I think we're just going to have to backtrack and all do 2 sips because I think I just said something
He
sensible.
did say something sensible.
He is a big, fat, dirty virgin.
A bit too sensible.
Anyways, go on, Theo Baker.
Right, because Dan's nervous for the podcast.
He is scared.
If he stutters, it's 2 sips.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then if anyone says brother,
Yeah, it says brother.
you have to drink.
Okay, right. So basically, just you see off as much as you can if we say any of those keywords. They're up on screen right now, isn't that right, Tom, the editor? Look in between my hands. I'm doing some magic tricks.
Why do you look so little?
I don't look fucking little, mate. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I get ribbed for being a bit overweight and tubby, and now that I'm shredded,
Let's talk
I'm
about that.
little. Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
All right.
How much have you lost in the last 3 weeks?
I've lost fucking 5.5 kg.
That's my
Cock weight.
brother.
How much does a cock weigh? No, do you know what I mean? Like full of blood, ready to fucking fuck missus. Oh, you wouldn't know. No, that was horrible. I didn't. That was just harsh.
It's getting out of hand
Nah,
already.
no,
We
do you
need
know
to
what it
bring
is?
it back.
It's like, I don't know
It's
if those,
exciting.
those of you that saw me on True Geordie, I was pissed. And now I'm a bit pissed again. But
You're
doesn't matter
excited.
because we're here for the brands.
No, we're not. We're here for the viewers.
We're only here. No, that was actually something we got emailed in, you lot. Like that was
what?
Waffling's like lost its spark, and it just seems like you're doing it for the brands.
Well, right, let's
What?
be real. Let's be real here. I think because we had a little chat with our advisor, management sort of guy, whatever, earlier,
Yeah.
and we said, yeah, our relationship has been great. If we had it our way, we would have done less episodes per season because we wanted to put quality above quantity. But at the very start of this journey, we had to make a decision of, do we want waffling to be profitable?
Yeah.
And that is sort of the route we had to go
realistically,
down.
I know none of you really give a toss about this shit, but just to put it
No, you
straight
think
up.
they don't, but they
No,
do.
Do they? Oh, okay.
I think they do.
Well, listen, right, basically, when we first started waffling, like, obviously, that was when it was its most, like, freshest, it was brand new, so obviously all of our jokes were, like, funnier, like, some stuff we'd said to each other then, we'd never heard before, so obviously it made us laugh more. And it may have seemed like more of a funny vibe. However, obviously we've done it for 2 years now. Mental that, by the way.
I know.
Sorry, I just keep belching. But yeah, what comes with that is basically, yeah, we do run out of things to talk about when we then have to do a 15 episode series. But enough of that. We're going to now make this a fucking funny episode. England are going to win the World Cup, Euros. No, they're going to win the Olympics. But more than that, Stannard is here, and Stannard, realistically, mate, I'm going to be honest now. The first ever time I drunk alcohol, my fondest memory of that night was you throwing up at the crouch
Oh, no.
on yourself.
And the crouch.
He was necking
Yeah,
vodka by the
yeah.
fucking litre, mate.
I could tell you, I had the pink Hollister little polo thing on.
He looked fit and smexy. I almost took him down the alleyway.
I
But
bet he fucking did.
I had 6 Stella Artois. I had 6 Stellas, mate. And I was like, that is enough. I'm not going to have any more. I don't want to end up how Stannard was earlier.
Wait, when was that?
Oh, it was an party. Okay, we'll probably bleep those.
Yeah. Yes,
no.
yes, we'll blame
Okay,
those.
so
I
yeah,
remember when Stannard first, because you joined our secondary school
Yeah,
late.
yeah, yeah.
I
Halfway through
did
the seven.
not. I did not vibe with you
Hey,
at all.
I'm not being funny. This guy, you're probably number 1 suspect for this as well.
What? Big
Jealous
cock.
when he joined. Very jealous.
He was good
Because
at
when
football.
when he joined, all the girls were like,
Stannard was the guy that rocks up and he's very unlike everyone else.
mate, he joined, had a girlfriend before he'd even met a girl.
To be fair, no, that is true.
He-
I remember
yeah.
second day at Seaford Eds. and I can't remember who it was.
Arch enemy of
I don't know. Some kid came up to me. He was like, "Will you go out with?"
Yeah, legit.
legit.
Hadn't even
Sorry.
met each other.
And I said to him, I was like,
In year
is she,
7.
I was like, is she fit? And he was like, she's alright. And I went, okay. And that was it.
Oh shit! So then you were going out with her?
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
after
You
2
could teach
days.
him a thing or two.
Oi,
Mate,
so this what
Theo
we're gonna
needs
do.
that.
So Stannard teaches Malfoy how to talk to birds because, in the eyes of us boys, obviously Theo is now a virgin, and
What?
you probably feel like one as well. When was the last time that you actually managed to successfully complete a conversation with a girl?
I'm actually okay. You want me to deep it? I'll fucking deep it.
Date?
I'll deep it, mate.
Okay.
I'm very good at talking to girls.
Yeah.
In relationships.
Yeah, it does sound like that. Because no, you said to us downstairs.
No.
no.
stop talking.
Let me
I'm
finish.
very
No,
good.
let me finish.
Don't bang the table either. You
I'm
fuck.
not. I'm very
You
soft.
you said, because I was like, oh, how's it going with the girls and whatnot? You speaking to them? You're like, yeah, it's good, but they all have boyfriends. I was
Yeah.
like,
So what I find myself in is that I'm very good at being a friend.
no, they only tell you they have a boyfriend if they don't want to talk to you.
My point is, I'm very good at being friends with girls.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to close and be the fuck boy that you want me to
Oi,
be.
should I?
I don't think we want you to be that.
Because
We
I've had a
want-
few.
Okay.
Wait,
Fucking real right now.
my brother.
Put
I've had a few-
headphones
yeah.
on.
Obviously, someone needs to tell. Well, I can talk about my past.
Your past.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is your friend you're talking
Yeah.
about.
You're helping a brother.
You know, basically, mate, it all starts with how you view yourself. Because, you know, when I used to absolutely see myself as a bit of a dirty
Slag.
virgin,
Oh yeah.
like, you know, like how you see yourself now. Do you see yourself as dirty, like you don't wash very well? Because when I used to see myself as a bit like that, I wouldn't like have the confidence like to say I'll be side by side next to a female like Luke here, the lady, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I'm a bit terrified and I'm a bit scared. But when you go, you know what, I am a sexually gifted being. I can look at this young female and I can absolutely enjoy myself and let her know about it via my energy. Right?
I'm gonna be honest with you on this one.
Yeah?
I don't see myself as a dirty slag.
No, but that
No, he said
don't say.
he said dirty virgin.
No, complete opposite.
No,
I
there's
see myself-
anything wrong. Be a
I see
slag
myself
or a
as
virgin.
actually.
Stop being sensible.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
drink.
he said
Drink
something
up,
sensible.
drink up.
Everyone drink up. Everyone drink up.
I actually see myself as more of a. I feel like Seaford Theo and London Theo are
Yeah.
actually quite. No, but
Yeah, one smashes packet, one plays with Lego.
now that was good banter. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, my brother.
Banter.
Brother! You said brother, you have to drink.
Oh, wait, we've all got to drink 5 times, haven't we?
Oh, fuck, let me fill mine up with this cloudy lemonade.
Oh no, what a shame! I'm drinking alcohol to cast the pain away. Right.
No, I will say that actually, you talk about 2 different versions of yourself. But
No, I very much think that because
we-
you think
wait,
I
wait,
talk to
wait.
girls, but I'm actually very good at talking to girls, just not very good at pulling girls.
But no, I want to talk about this like 2 different versions that we have of ourselves. We spoke to Joe downstairs. Now the Joe we know
Oh.
is into birds.
You know.
Now Joe was speaking to his girlfriend downstairs about a new birdhouse. You're into actual birds now, like flying birds.
Oh, lads, when I say he's turned into a full-on neek, like, oh my god, you've taken my spot as the nerd of the group.
You've got a little birdhouse
But you
on
know
the side
what,
of your
Joe?
house
No,
with
wait,
a little
Luke,
family in.
Luke, I don't want to hear any banter about it because this man right here, he's in love,
He is.
he's happy,
He is.
and he's comfortable with himself.
He is.
And my brother, I respect
Oh,
that.
Oi.
5 sips, everyone.
Oi, brother. Everyone drink. Get it down, yo.
No, it's true how a girl changes.
No, it is actually true.
Okay, so let me just quickly just like simplify this. Basically, you know, I will be honest. We attached a birdhouse to the side of my property, and basically, a young family of sparrows have moved in, and one of their offspring fucking hung themselves. Okay, I don't know how. No,
it's not a
basically, its head was hanging out of the birdhouse. And in order to not decay and rot the birdhouse, I had to climb a ladder and like fish it out with my bare hands.
I'm not laughing.
And I made a little coffin for it. I basically made a little bird out of a cardboard box, and I filled it with like little tinsel. You know, from Christmas, right? I went to the loft and got some tinsel, and like Christmas tinsel, and I filled it, and I laid the young individual inside of it.
Where is it?
Oh, it's on the driveway. So it's laying.
So instead of burying it, you wanted to just run the risk every time you bring your car out.
Well, yeah, but basically, it's there. I've spoken with the father. No, but I see him. I see
You
him.
said a prayer.
Now, guys, we have our first sponsorship message of the evening. Good evening. And it is from Manscaped. And guess what? We've got a fucking Father's Day special. As we've got Stannard, the father.
Oh, the father.
He is a father in the building. And basically, I know what you lot are thinking. Like, obviously, when you want to trim your balls, realistically, the idea of using scissors, a razor, a regular shaver is a bit scary because it could nip your bollocks.
Oh, mate, it does.
It does,
It does.
Malfoy.
It
and
does.
Realistically, it's the worst thing ever. So, Manscaped provide a product that completely eliminates that. Yes, we're a bit smashed, but eliminates that. Not only does the device do that, but it has a light on it, and the technology is second to none. Zero nips. Well, unless the ones that you're going to be getting if you're a heterosexual male. Go
All
for
I
it.
want to say is, Stannard, as a single father, and previously a not single father, receiving a Manscaped for your birthday, or your Father's Day, or for Christmas, you've got to get laid somehow.
Oh, 100%. I'll take it with open arms.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying at this point. The Waffling Boys are offering you 20% off plus free shipping if you use the URL, which is linked below, manscaped.com/waffling. 20% off and free shipping. Do yourself a favour, right? No one wants those pains. No one wants the aggro. So do it now. Well, after the podcast. Anyways, back on with the show. Christian Eriksen, the footballer, collapsed on the pitch during the Euro 2020. Even though it's 2021. Like, why is it called 2020?
Why is that relevant?
Again, it's completely not relevant. But it's fucking awful.
Yeah, it is.
Now, something that I said downstairs before this episode was that, isn't it mental how everyone turns extremely religious when someone's on the brink of death? And this is what got me thinking about religion, because everyone's like, oh, my prayers are with this person, my prayers. But in every other essence, they're like, oh yeah, I'm not religious. So what is that? Is
I think I know why.
Is it that deep down everyone is religious and they do believe in God? Or is it to do with aliens or maybe spirits?
I
don't know.
I think it's a very similar scenario as when someone gets
Why the fuck has that camera stopped? Oh, 1 second.
No.
Wait,
Carry on.
Okay, it's got my camera, yeah. So,
What, speak then?
no, we just could clap it. It's okay. I'm not going to join him anything this time.
I'm not going to German it.
If
If I judge it.
Right,
3, 2, 1. Yeah. So here's what I think. I think it's a very similar scenario as when someone gets sent to jail or sent to life imprisonment. When something's so dark, why are you laughing?
It's the same thing, isn't it? Like,
No, yeah, whatever.
When you go to jail or you get imprisonment.
No, I said life imprisonment.
oh,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, brother.
So when you hit,
Ooh, that means
You
we've
get
got a drink. Everyone
5
at home.
drinks.
5 drinks? Fuck me up
He
the
said the
arse.
rule. Right, just drink.
Yeah,
drink.
just drink.
so when I think when you hit, say, jail, or when you see something like that happen, that is so dark and so obscure, and you think, don't get me wrong, everyone who watched that thought, he's dead, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
100%.
sure.
But he survived.
Yeah.
And you think, the doctor did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But when something so dark and so dear like that happens, I think everyone resorts to like, fuck, it is a miracle.
No, yeah, but that's what we spoke about downstairs.
Like, when
Because
it-
you put like miracles do happen and like.
Get it,
wait,
wait,
Tom,
Tom,
the thing
wait, Tom, get it up now. So
Me-
this was Theo's tweet. Obviously, it got nice, like 1,065 likes.
But no.
cracking.
No.
But this is something that I thought about. 100%, we want to pay our respects, but like fucking writing a tweet, I just can't help but see it as like, oh, you're looking for likes or retweets. And I'm not saying you were, brother, but there's an element of that. It's like writing it on social media and putting the video, oh, I can't believe this happened. There's an element where I'm like, is it you're trying to spread this, or is it like I'm trying to use this scenario to get almost like likes and attention. And it's like, at what point? I mean, it's a split decision, and I'm not making a complete big judgment on this, but I'd like to throw the question out there to know what you guys think and what you guys think.
It's a fair
No,
question.
because I thought the exact same as Joe. When it was happening, I was like, when people were tweeting about it, I was like,
These are banging.
No, I was like,
He's getting so many likes, mate.
no, I was like, this is actually like quite disgusting.
I think it's more the people that are tweeting the photos of Ericsson himself.
Yeah, and
when he was laying there, and you could clearly see he went with it.
Fuck off.
And during it,
Yeah, just use wide
And during
angle.
it, Joe, I was like, this is disgusting. But then I was like, when you see the photo of him awake and alive, I'm like,
It was relieving.
it was like, I have to share this because people need to know that he's okay.
Well said.
Before
Well said.
Before it, I understood why people were jumping up. They wanted to, whatever. I don't care the reasonings. I didn't agree with it. But afterward, when that photo came out of him being alive and okay, I was like, people need to know that he's okay because there are so many people out there right now that think he is dead.
Yeah.
Like
of
we were
course.
on a coach to a friend's birthday, having the time of our lives, and we see that, and it's just the whole mood is just you think you've witnessed a death.
But I think
it is the most horrific thing in the entire world. And to see a photo within like half an hour, 45 minutes of him awake and conscious after Muamba spent 78 minutes dead.
however long. But
It's a miracle. It is. I'm sorry, but it's a miracle.
This is what, like, I think social media has created this sort of space of cynicism where we all think everyone's doing something for something in
Very
return.
sensible, I'd say.
That's
That was very sensible. See it off, boys.
But it's like, you think, let's say, take it back, like, strip social media back, right? You're in the street and you talk to someone about this situation, which is essentially all you're doing online. You're in this huge street where you're encountering everyone, right? If you see someone and they're like, oh, it's awful what happened to that bloke on the football field.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, mate, horrible, isn't it? Someone tweets it, that's essentially, all they're doing is having that conversation, but like with the world.
Yeah, and this is what you get with social media. We now have the ability to talk to the fucking world.
Yeah.
As before, you'd only be able to talk to your mates. So it's just literally, we're still talking the same. No one's talking any differently to these big scenarios. It's just now we're able to access more people. So people like me that are like, oh, why are you tweeting like this? Some people use that Twitter thing like almost like a diary in which to as how they express to their friends. You know? So, end of the day, can't chat shit. Everyone does their own thing. If it's positive, if it's sharing love and for good spirit, then I think do your thing.
And I tell you what, off the back of that, I know I told you boys downstairs, but off the back of that, as a CEO and chairman of a football club,
Yeah.
obviously Sunday League, but Sunday
yeah.
League is Sunday League, very important in the game. We got an email off the FA saying, from the back of this Ericsson stuff, we have halved the price of all defibrillators.
Wait.
Defibrillators.
No, let Theo say it.
Okay, you say it again.
Defibrillators.
Cystic fibrosis later.
The defibrillator.
It's much better when he says it.
They've halved the price of a defibrillator.
And how much does that make it now?
It's gone from 2,000 to 1,000. And I think it needs to be free. Like what
mate,
Sunday
yeah.
League club realistically has £1,000 to spend on a device that can save a life?
I'm not going to lie,
It's
right?
so true.
We talk about cynicism, i.e. using social media for this attention. That seems to me like the FA have been like, we can push these on people here. It's like, the FA are a huge charity that have loads of funds.
Charity?
Yeah.
Organisation?
Yeah.
Non-profit organisation?
Non-profit organisation that
Mentally.
receive a huge amount of money. They
Yeah.
do. I feel like if they did truly care about this, there would be a program they could put in place to provide them for grassroots level
Lads,
football,
and
rather
actually,
than charging you
this
boys
has
£1
affected
to
us
go.
like pretty close to our hearts, isn't it?
How?
Peacehaven.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what you're
What
talking
happened like
about.
years ago? Like
Yeah, but that was nothing to do with on a football pitch, was it?
I think it
I
was.
swear it was.
And it
I
happened-
swear there was a guy that
It
died.
happened
Yeah,
in
no,
Eastbourne
but I
as well.
swear he just got punched.
No,
Yeah.
Fell and
there's
hit
someone-
his
Yeah, that's it.
No, someone
That's
died
kinda
of a heart attack in Eastbourne as well. on the
really?
pitch of a Sunday League match. Yeah.
Wait, no, I actually think I've been to a charity match in his
Because of that,
in aid of him.
exactly, yeah.
And this is the thing as well. Like, surely the FA, like
They should give every club.
So if you win like the FA Cup or this, that, and the other, like win something, you get however many millions.
Yeah.
Right? There should be an element of money that should be in terms of health, safety, and in case of like emergencies
Yeah,
like
it really
this.
should, it really should.
That if you are a football club that is registered with the FA. You get this as almost like your starter pack,
100%.
and it needs to be.
Mate,
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, and that's what I'm saying off the back of this.
100%.
That's my point when I say they're an organisation that has all this money.
Millions.
And all they're doing is offering you a discount.
gave it half price.
At this time of where like it's at the forefront of everyone's mind,
Yeah.
where people are going to be like, let's pounce on that, let's pounce on it. And they're just raking in. Let's be honest, if they're getting £1,000 for it, yeah, they're still making money.
99% of Sunday League clubs cannot afford that.
Let's be honest though, who's going to be able to actually use the defibrillator?
You make someone.
Yeah, we need
Oh, there'll be-
training.
right.
We need training
No,
in
to be
place.
fair,
as
there'll
well.
be bare
Well,
like
you have
people.
to have a first aider, so you just send them on a course.
Yeah. There'll be bare people for that. But look, at the end of the day, let us know what you think on that sort of essence. Should this sort of thing in all sorts of walks of life?
Yeah.
Should health and safety be prioritised? Should you have to pay for it? I know you have private healthcare, but things like that, let us know in the comments. However, I think at this point, boys, we move on.
Yes.
Any questions that you guys have been sent in about our guest or this finale episode that we are so excited about and we're not even halfway through? That's right, we might even do a fucking 2-hour special, so stay tuned.
I've got a couple off Instagram.
Yeah, go on, brother.
Now, a lot of the Instagram
Oh.
ones are very, like, a bit weird. As in, like,
In fairness,
Shit.
we have given off this weird relationship that maybe you two don't necessarily have, but
Mate,
maybe that me
let's
and Weller,
be real.
me and Weller have
He's had
purported.
his knob in his gob. Don't let him convince you anything else. Anyways,
you know
crack
what?
on.
Let me address this.
Yeah?
Let me address this.
You liked it?
Shut the fuck up. Stand up. Don't add the
No,
fire.
there's-
Don't add the wood
There's
to the
nothing
fire.
wrong with it.
Look, brothers are brothers at the end of the day. The only thing,
Drink up.
Brothers are brothers. That's like 17
you know
drinks.
what? You know what? Of everyone,
Yeah?
Luke giving it large after what he does on nights out, unacceptable.
I've always
The
said this.
furthest-
I'm an affectionate guy.
That's
Like,
what me and Stan we have kissed.
Yeah, but Luke's kissed
have
most
kissed.
of our lads in our group.
It's exactly the same scenario.
But what's your point, sorry?
He only kisses me.
You're about to say something. Okay.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's all we've done.
Well,
It's
anyways,
just a good
regarding
yeah, I've
the
got some
questions then, yeah, get the question up. What is it going to be?
you got the brew dog.
Okay, a lot of them are crap. We have one deep one, and I'll just go for the shit.
No, go for funny first. We need some
Okay.
good banter.
This is for all of you.
Go on there.
What is the weirdest experience you've had with the boys that hasn't been mentioned before?
That hasn't been mentioned before.
This is the thing. I think.
You know.
I think. Wait, Weller. Actually,
I'll ask that one.
this is the weirdest. The weirdest still to this day. The weirdest experience of my life is bleep the name, Tom. Shed.
Oh, mate.
That was
Wait, Joe, weren't you in there as well?
Yes, that's why it was so weird. It was
Okay,
me,
so
Joe.
basically there was this shed gate, as they called it back in Seaford.
we'd been on a night out.
We'd been on a fucking night out. And next thing you know, me, Luke, and
Individuals.
some individuals were in a shed at the bottom of our mate's garden.
Female individuals.
One thing led to another. What happened, Luke?
You had a foursome.
I don't even know what we.
Wait, no, wait.
We did.
That means you did have a foursome.
No, we did not.
You
we
had
did.
a foursome.
My girlfriend's down below, like downstairs.
Mate, it was 7 years ago.
Yeah, okay. But if she hears the odd comment,
Oh,
We
like what
were
happened last week?
18. We were 18. We were definitely 18 at the time.
I was 14, personally. But, yeah,
Yeah.
noshing one up in the greenhouse.
But you whacked over
We-
it, didn't you? What?
Because basically, basically, it was, did you get noshed off, sucked off? But that's basically what happened. It was a shed and there was
There were some
sort of,
games
like,
going on.
Games?
Games
Games.
going on involving the sharing and swapping
Sharing and swapping of what birds?
individuals.
Fuck me. Okay, so wait.
What about you, Theo?
Yeah, Theo, what's your most embarrassing thing?
Because you've been talking about a story that you've been wanting to tell us for ages.
Wait, so in Cameo,
Alright.
is it true that you cheated on your missus?
Absolutely not. No, and I tell you what, this leads on to the story.
Wait,
Because it could have happened, but because I'm such a nice guy,
It could have happened. Well, some bird was like, please fuck me up the arse.
So, Joe,
My brother.
my lads and ladies, this is the time for the story.
Fuck, why am I so small?
Is it?
It's annoying because this has probably happened to this fucking.
Is it worth it though? Because you've been saying. Theo said before we came on, he's been saving this story for 3 years to tell us.
No,
I think
wait,
you need to put some perspective in it.
Okay, how
clear.
long? it's me, lads.
Wait. Let him do it.
Bear in mind, who's talking right now? It's Little Loser Baker.
Hey, you're cool, mate. You're cool.
Oh, trust me.
Don't put yourself
that's not
down.
the case. Right. When did waffling start? 2 years ago?
2019 May, I think.
So we're in 2019. We're in Cameo. Hey, maybe we've done a...
Couple of keys of bag.
I wouldn't say that.
It was Mandy.
No one said anything to do with anything. I'm downstairs on my own. I'm at the bar. I'm just chilling. I'm having a great time. I'm looking for a drink. And this girl comes up to me and she goes, Theo, what you said about mental health and waffling resonates with me. I'm like, wow, okay, right. It's like, honestly, what you said, it's really touched me. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Up the arse.
And then she goes, yeah, can you just fuck me? I'm like, yeah, of course. I'm like, no, I was like, oh, okay. She goes, yeah. Like, can you just fuck me? I'm like, she goes to my face. She goes, I know you have a girlfriend, but can you just fuck me? I'm like, how do I respond? How do I respond in that scenario? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like,
did you respond?
I went like this. I was like, can I get you a drink? Would you like a water?
Let me take you out to dinner first.
I was like, I'm a fucking nerd. Can I have some drinks?
Well, so...
And she went on for about 20 minutes explaining the situation of how she really wants to have sex with me. And no matter what I said, it wouldn't deter her. And then eventually I had to go, look, halfway through, this fucking knobhead turns up.
Stannard!
This knobhead and mute that. Him and rock up and they look at the conversation that's happened. They go and leave instead of helping me.
I think they were trying to save you early on, buddy. But look, oh shit! Oh god! Okay. That was
Eventually,
good.
we ended it with, "It's not going to happen, is it? Really? Because I have a heart."
Oh.
And
Did you want to in that moment? Did you want to?
He did
Were you
tell
like?
me that she
Were
was
you
just
like? You know, it was
10 out
going
of
through
10.
your head. You know, and you were thinking.
Well,
I
obviously,
could.
in the moment, I was like, "Damn."
Were organs getting erected?
I wouldn't say organs were getting erected. No, in the moment, I was like, "Wow, this is quite cool," but at the same time,
Was that the first time?
is it worth it? No.
In retrospect,
Times changed, lads.
No, but here's the thing, right? Because you talk about organs being
Has that happened
stimulated.
to you?
Hang about. So
On the daily, mate.
you're on a night out and you think like nothing like that should interest you, but like if a situation like that does occur, then naturally certain things start to happen.
Did you start
So what I'm
getting
saying is
blood rush to your knob?
How did you deal with that? Obviously, a girl is standing there.
What?
A girl is standing there saying that she wants to fuck you. Like naturally, that's gonna make you feel a certain way. And I'm not saying you would have ever thought of doing anything, but there are two men inside of every man's head.
Nah. I was like, what? Realistically, you are a 10. Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You,
That is one.
Oh my God.
That is one. That's one thing he made clear when we left the club. When I walked up and I saw him chatting to this bird, and I was like, "It's probably a really irresponsible thing to do here. I'm his best mate, but I'm going to leave him to it." So I looked
Wait,
at
was
him.
she really fit? In his opinion.
Oh,
No,
hypothetically.
I'm not gonna lie. The other man that was there, his name was mentioned. We bleeped it.
Yeah.
He also said,
Wait, you
She-
know about this story?
"I actually do."
What the fuck? Was it spread a lot? Oh.
No, but
Shit,
but
some
he told me.
Malfoy. What, did you get a name?
No, I didn't. That's the thing.
Shit.
So if
Is
you're
she
around
watching?
now,
If you were that girl or boy,
Blonde.
lady boy.
you just refuse to believe this. I know. You.
Okay, so basically, if you were that female that approached Theo that night and said, "Please fuck me up the arse," If you could get in contact via the askjoetheo@gmail.com email address and say, I was that girl, and also leave a like rating if that was you, because then we'll really know that was you.
Even if it wasn't you.
But that's the thing, because realistically, like, if we're real here, I know a lot of questions that we get asked in, and we say this a lot, is how do you talk to girls? How do you get into that mode? Theo's on the process, but if you do want to send him naughty pics, he said he's open.
We are not going to exploit anyone
He
here.
said send naughty vids.
I did not say that.
You didn't not.
No, I did not say that.
Now, girls, let me say something else. We have a quick sponsorship message from ExpressVPN, the people that keep you incognito, undiscoverable, and are very safe, will never share your information, and allow you to appear from anywhere in the world. That means if you want to watch American shows, Australian shows, basically any show from wherever you want, you can easily via ExpressVPN. Go on, Luke.
Now, Stannard, as someone as a youngling in the household, you need to keep your internet history under wraps.
He watches porn. We all know it.
Something like ExpressVPN, where no one can see what you've been up to, is the ideal product.
It is a God's gift.
Trust
I'll
me,
tell you
lads.
that now, lads.
It's the fucking best.
Exactly. So
What have you been watching with it?
basically, if you want to keep yourself under wraps, no one can see what you're seeing. And, like I say, watch shows from anywhere in the world. We are offering you a great deal. 3 months extra for free with the Waffling Boys. All you have to do is go to expressvpn.com/waffling and you get a three extra 3 months for free. No, fuck. I fucked
Go on,
it.
do it again.
3 months.
3 extra 3 months.
Yes.
Like, absolutely phenomenal. So go to that. It is expressvpn.com/waffling to get that absolute freebie and save your ass. You know you want to. Anyways, back on with the show.
On a level,
There are
though,
websites for
there's
that.
a lot of people telling me saying, Theo, get on Tinder.
Well, I don't know, because, mate, you want the real life energy. I'm going to be
And
real
I-
right now. Wait,
I hate it. I hate it.
I'm going to say this right now, right fucking now. Anyone can write fucking words. Yeah? You hear me? The real life energy, so even being in the presence of someone, like you're not even talking, but you're in the room with them, the energy that you're both giving off, that is almost like the key thing, the invisible energy. That is what is actually, I believe, what attracts you to one another. Like, let me know what you think about this. But it's that, and then once you lock eyes, how are you feeling? How are you feeling right now?
You know what, Joe?
No, Theo, what the fuck are you doing? Now put them on.
Joe, I'm going to tell you from the heart here. I always thought you're batshit crazy with this energy shit.
Yeah.
But I'm completely with you.
Mate, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm completely with you.
I know what I'm fucking
You
talking
actually
about.
do, my
I know
brother.
I know the gang.
No, but Luke, on a level, though. Oh, crap. On a level, Joseph.
Drink up, audio listeners.
The thought of Tinder
Yeah.
scares the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, words on a page. How?
Brother, it's not natural. We're cavemen, right?
I am a
We're not
caveman.
designed
I actually
to be on some sort of screen chatting to people. But that what you're feeling when you're literally interacting with someone, yes, it can cause anxiety, but that is the purity of how you truly connect with someone. When you're looking in their eyes and you're talking, and there's that feeling. That is what truly counts.
It's
and
after
I'm
all this.
telling you.
All I
And I've
want-
said it for so long, and everyone's
Right,
told me
hang
I'm
on a sec,
fucking
wait,
mental.
hang on a sec.
But I knew
No,
I was talking
Joe,
facts.
no, Luke, hang on a sec, because after all these years and we've mocked this little tosser over here,
Yeah.
I'm starting to realise that I am a caveman, and the thought of online shite
All I'm going to
scares the shit.
say,
Like, just get me in a
Let him
pub.
talk.
Get me in a pub.
yeah,
Let me get in chirps in.
You can't do it.
I can't talk if I'm sober, but if I had a few bevieraginis, then we can make some moves.
okay. We can wake some moves. When it comes down to basics, I completely agree with you.
So
boys.
sensible.
However,
So sensible.
However,
Takali.
boys, we're in this modern world where you now have, as a single man,
Reveal yourself.
access to unlimited single birds
Oh, trust me.
that are looking. They're on Tinder for a reason. You're on Tinder for a reason.
I was the exact same as you when I came
You
out of the
couldn't
same
talk to
position.
girls.
Stannard
Yeah.
has
I
had a
couldn't-
big
you
breakup.
He's
He can educate
Wait,
you.
before we get into that, quickly finish your sentence, then we'll go into that.
All I'm saying, right, is I think if you are looking for a bit of education, i.e., everyone needs to get out there, learn the field. I don't think it naturally comes to anyone. I think you still have.
You fucking wanker.
Yeah.
I don't think it naturally comes
I
to
think for that, Tinder is probably a good place to pick up on people that
Alright,
are just
so here's the
looking
thing.
to go out on
Can
dates.
if
Don't fall in love.
If you see me on Tinder, can you just message me first?
No, mate. And this is where I'm going to be fucking real. Right, as the geezer, right, and this doesn't apply to everyone.
Every week.
Right, so this doesn't apply to everyone, but the general consensus, like a manly man and a girly girl in that fucking essence, whatever that is, the man gives, the girl receives, right? You give the energy just like you give cock to vagina. Cock, vagina, girl receives the cock. Right? No, listen. Right? And it's likewise when you give your energy, right? You give the energy, the girl receives. So if you go into it with nervous energy or unsure energy, that's how she's going to feel. If you go into it with, I want to enjoy myself here, I want to have a good time and actually fucking be happy, then that's the energy she's going to pick up on. So, and that's how you start building your confidence, because you go into it, you go in thinking like that, you have a good time and you realize, oh my God, it's easier than I thought. Have a good time. And then she's having a good time. And then you're having a good time. And you realize you can do that over and over with multiple birds, and then you're shagging every night.
My brother. The thing is, though, I'm completely chatting out
My brother, he said,
Look,
drink
my brother,
up.
I'm completely chatting out my arse.
Shatting out your
I'm
arse.
chatting out of my arse. Because up in London, I'm just very confident and like bold.
Bold.
Very,
You've always been
very
bold.
you up in London. I wouldn't go that far. No, I'm actually like when you actually like take it to a deep level.
Yeah, but
I am a confident lad, but just the thought of actual online Tinder it does actually stress me out so much that I'd rather go to a pub.
yeah, which I do appreciate, but I want Stanor to speak.
Because this
here.
man right here has been through the exact same breakup.
And
that
that's
I've been
what I was
through.
going to say. I wanted to bring it back to the starting point.
Him, both Stannard and Weller, both had the same issue that when they broke up with their long-term girlfriends, they could not talk to another female being.
Because
That's
I
terrible.
remember speaking to Theo when you broke up with your bird. I was like, I bet Stannard is cleaning up right now, because you've always, and this is why I say I go back to year 8. You're that like little cocky, annoying, confident kid.
Good at football.
Yeah.
like
you came and you were so different to everyone, but you weren't worried about that at all, and you were always the confident one. And then I spoke to Theo, and I was like, yeah, I bet he's loving it. He was like, oh no, he's fucking useless. He's like, he's pointless.
It is absolutely true. Like, I remember nights out in Cameo, or
Why
wherever
do
we
you keep
were.
bringing up Cameo?
You wait. What did you do in Canada? Did you? Oh no, that was the thing. You almost cheated on your girlfriend. Go for it.
Nights out in Cameo, where I would literally, I'd so Theo's talking about that he can't close with a female.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd literally have someone there, and my mates would be like, right, she's literally.
She's good to go.
Oh, I've
It's good
seen
to
it.
go.
I've literally
Theo's
seen it.
in
I've
first
seen
person,
it.
and
He's
I'll
like,
be- I'll just
she
be-
is.
I'll just be like,
You don't know. Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon it was a confidence thing? Or was it
100%. I feel like what
broken-hearted thing?
I think it's once you've been cheated on,
Yeah.
your confidence goes. Do you know what I mean?
But
you,
all-
you almost like you then look upon yourself as you're not as worthy, you're not as good as these other people. Do you know what I mean?
And I think that is also that element of once you've broken up, does it almost feel like you're then doing the wrong thing by sleeping with someone else?
Yeah.
Does it feel like that's forbidden?
Are you moving on too fast? Are you doing something you
this is
shouldn't?
what I'm saying here, right? Physically, when oh no, Malfoy.
It's all right. Carry on. Don't shut up because you really just keep going, please.
Okay,
Keep
so
talking.
basically, what I'm saying here is that when you like start going out with a girl, your brain physically changes, like as in molecular structure, it changes, and coming out of that is like the same thing going into it when it is probably a bit weird at first. Coming out of it, it takes time for it to physically change and accustom itself and adapt to not having a girlfriend.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where at first it may feel like even the idea of getting with another girl almost feels like cheating.
Yeah.
Almost feels like, oh my God, this is wrong. This isn't right, because for so long that is how your brain has been accustomed, that the idea of getting with anyone else is like absolutely no, I never would. But the fundamental thing is that like either you sit and you just go, oh my God, you listen to that and you go, yeah, I'm gonna forever not go for it because it doesn't feel right, or you have to keep trying and push through that.
Do you know, I feel like the biggest thing is exactly what you're doing exactly what I did. which is you focus on yourself. Like
Yeah.
you've got past the worst stage, like the proper grieving stage, and now you're focusing on yourself. You've got a goal. You've got your triathlon. You're running.
It's a drink. It's a drink.
Everyone.
Crap.
You know what someone said to me the other day?
What's that?
They go, Theo,
Yeah.
progression,
Yeah.
not distraction.
And that's the key.
And I was like, fuck. All I've been doing is distracting myself.
Ah.
Can't stop spending money.
You can't stop spending money. Is that you been retail therapy?
Yeah, I've been in retail therapy.
It's quite fun though,
You've
You've been doing that recently,
I
but
tell
I
you
don't
this,
think it's therapy.
It's very fucking fun.
mate. Because obviously you get yourself a Versace dressing gown.
I found out I broke my TV.
Get yourself.
I've been here like 2 hours and I've seen all the Versace.
Get a Versace clothes. We don't give a fuck. No, basically, but like, I mean, I don't know why I've got that shit.
2 new TVs in the week. I don't need 2 TVs. I got 3 TVs in the flat now.
But it's coping, and this is the thing. Like, people cope in different ways. Yes, you're fortunate where you have like money that you can spend on these things, and that's how you're coping. People cope in different ways. Like, don't expect yourself to be perfect in scenarios where you're hurting like you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone needs something. Whether it be some people tend to drink, drugs, like, you know, doing things that are totally out of the ordinary in order to distract themselves.
I found myself. You know when everyone says balance.
Babbers. Oh, balance.
I found myself. You know how you were saying distracting yourself with drinks, drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't do that.
Exercise.
I found myself just going to the extreme of everything.
Yeah.
So I extreme exercise.
Suck 10 cocks.
Here's the thing.
No,
right?
Run
mean-
15k.
Yeah, that's good.
Next in 4 weeks, I'm doing a half marathon. Like I'm doing extreme exercise and extreme drinking.
That is good.
And for some God known whatever reason, I'm waking up the next day and just be like, wow, we go again, boys.
We talk about endorphins
It's
on
no
here
hangover.
a lot. And you're getting those from your nights out. Imagine anyone buying a new TV, you're gassed. You bring that TV home, all you're
gassed.
feeling is pure elation.
Oh, there's no feeling.
And that's so, if you're this retail therapy thing that you talk about, is you're going out spending money and it's making you feel good because everyone spends money on things that make them feel good. Yeah, but it does.
I buy the TV, I feel nothing.
Really?
No,
I
of
buy the
course
TV
you
for
do.
nothing.
You told me you were gassed about your TV. I spoke
For
to
about
you
5
when you bought it
minutes,
the other day.
and then for 5 minutes you feel gassed, and you're
Yeah.
like, wow,
All right, so that's
well, this is worthless.
5 minutes more than you would have felt happy
no,
for.
it's true.
like-
And you know what, lads? Luke said to me the other day, you know what?
What, brother?
Sorry to bring up me again. Standard said it downstairs. Like, I'm actually a cold-hearted fucker. Like, realistically, once I get past my grieving stage, like, I'm slowly getting past the grieving stage. We'll turn into a cunt.
No,
don't
you
do
were
that.
never.
Everyone likes nice guy Baker.
You will never turn into that
do you know-
person.
do you know-
I can be very heartless though.
Yeah, but you're also one of the nicest.
I'm going to turn into a slag.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, a loser.
You're going to turn
No,
into
no, no,
I'm
2019
going to
Weller.
turn into a virgin.
you know, basically what happens is I think you'll reach a point where things that really, you have a set of values.
Yeah.
Those values.
Oh, they're gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're
and that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
gone.
Like, I used to be very much like, I am straight and narrow, and this is what I do. The next thing you know, you probably hit a point like this. It's weird because you've hit it via this. I hit it via being depressed. But it's like, but you're probably feeling depressive feelings via this. What I'm saying, but you know what I mean? Like,
What?
as in,
I know what
and
you mean.
you hit points. Okay, Luke's going somewhere, but yeah, you hit points where it goes like, look, I need to almost drop every belief system I have and literally give everything a go, give everything a chance, try things that are almost reckless, stupid, things that I never would even give the time of day to, but just to sit, and then that's when you start becoming such a complete human, because basically, you're on a journey here.
Do you know what I think Theo should be? His next step should be in life.
Go on and hit me.
He should take step onto Love Island.
Oi.
Imagine
Lads,
a
all I
young
will say-
Theo
all
Baker
I will say, I go on Love
trying
Island.
to chirps birds
You will
on a
get
day sofa,
Joe,
on
you
a
will,
day bed.
Dad, you will get content. You will get content. You won't get chirpsing, but you'll get content.
No, but that would be good. I
I
think-
embarrass myself in front of thousands, millions.
But
I'll do it.
okay, so I've
think you
got an
should.
idea. Oh, I mean, this is the thing. Well, we had an idea before where it would be me and Theo both
Yeah.
go on dates.
Oh,
And see what
God.
it's like. Obviously, I'm happily married. So like, I don't really want to date other girls.
You know
but why don't we do a series, right, where it's I select dates for you, and it's sort of like I'm the host, I'm the presenter, so I can fulfill my presenter role. And it's like, right, let's see if we can get Theo a girlfriend, mate. That would actually fucking bang.
Do you know why it would
Oi,
bang?
everyone, comment down below. Let's make Joe Weller finds Theo Baker a girlfriend a YouTube series. Yes, comment that down below if you made it this
you know
far.
why?
Flood the comments, please.
That's
You know
lacking
what?
someone,
You
isn't
know
it?
why it will bang? You know why it will bang?
Why, brother?
Because I'll be so fucking shit and autistic that I won't know what to do.
That's why I'd love
Wait,
to see
what's
you
wrong
on
with
Prime
being
Time
autistic?
TV.
Oh,
I
right.
find it
just-
very difficult to speak to girls.
Do you reckon you have got an air of Asperger's?
Because when I'm with the family,
Yeah.
very quiet, very reserved.
Scared.
Boring.
What? Yeah, fine, whatever. But then in some scenarios, I'm just the ultra confident.
It's when there's no pressure.
The pressure. But then in sporting scenarios, the pressure is my elitism.
No, but it's, everyone assumes you're going to be shit, so it's like, then there's no pressure. Everyone's
Shit.
like, Theo, you don't look like you're good at football, and then you're like, oh, whereas the second everyone's like, oh, mate, you're meant to do this, you're meant to do that, why are you not doing this, you're meant, that's when you crack, but I'm a bit similar in that sense, and I think it's quite a renowned thing, like, when you feel the pressure as though you're meant to do something, it fucks you, whereas when you're almost the underdog and it's no one expects it of you, that's when it's easy to, because there's no pressure on it.
Yeah.
Simple as. You know what I mean?
Very high
Yeah,
there.
very high.
I go for a wee.
You're
I
going for a
just-
wee.
Oh well, I just went for a wee.
I still haven't
And heard
been for
about
one.
you two.
I need one in a minute.
You two doing something without me.
He's
What,
going on
doing
Love
a
Island.
series?
Well, my brother. Fucking relax yourself.
Oi.
Me and Joe did a whole fucking
He just
one
said my
episode
brother.
without you.
They
And
did-
it went
yeah.
so well.
They did 2 episodes about you, my
All
brother.
I'm gonna say, is
did.
you and Weller tried to do this.
We once did an episode. Where we sat facing a camera like a YouTube video, and I genuinely wanted to jump out the window.
Simple as, really. Well, look, Theo, you go for a wee.
Thank you, my brother.
I'll carry the show. No, I'm joking. I've got my 2 boys here. And make sure what I'm saying, right? As you've probably observed, schoolmates, we've been mates for a while. Haven't seen Stannard in a while. But guess what? We don't give a pile. Why? Because I'm here to smile. Nah, but like...
I was
actually
actually saying this earlier when we were saying I don't think I've seen you since the Wales video.
Wales, which is 2019.
But isn't it mad how when you see like schoolmates, because I'm gonna talk about guests as well for a little bit, but we see schoolmates and everything is just like, it's like you never even left school. You've spent every day with them, and we've spoken about getting different guests on, and like all of us have been like, yeah, but what would we talk to them about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's why like getting Stannard on, for example, might not be the headline. But I think for this podcast and people that are invested in it and us that actually, live and breathe it, it was the perfect guest.
Well, this is what I'm saying, like, as in our best guests, like, mark my words right now, our best guests will be our actual mates.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
if any of our mates, I'm talking to you, fucking Damo, or Theo, get out. Fuck off. For those listening, Theo got in my camera angle. Beat him up. Anyways, Theo, Damo, come on the pod, or Edwards, or fucking, I don't know, Foxwell. What we're saying is that,
Foxwell
like,
would love
Cohen.
to.
mate, Jack Cohen, come on, Reece Clark, fuck it. But what we're saying is that our, you know what I mean, like, our best chemistry would always be with our mates from school. And I want to know, like, your mates from school, even though you may have like moved on from college, you're at university, or even you're just in work now, do you feel like you're most able to connect with a certain type of people, whether it be school friends, or is that irrelevant? Because have we got a unique thing here?
Go ahead.
One at a time.
I actually
boys.
I had someone slot in the DMs thinking I was
Really?
from a story that you guys have told. Do you remember when the story when he was up at uni?
Bleep, but every time we say Tom, just bleep it.
Yeah,
Bleep
but
it.
when he was up at uni and he got his head
Yeah.
I had some bird slide in the DM saying, "Oh,
Hope you're right.
I'd never let that bouncer stamp."
But
on
Dan,
me."
we have had our heads kicked in by a bouncer before.
But I
yeah,
think
we
what,
have. Yeah,
I think what you're saying, Weller, is true. I think there is particularly, I think we're in quite a unique position.
Yes,
because
I agree.
I've spoken to a lot of people that outside the friendship group that are not like this with their boys. They're like, you even think of the group chat. There's like fucking 12 of us in there or something.
20.
And the rest is like 20.
Yeah, and like we're all like such good friends from school. I think most people go off to college, university,
Lads.
they meet new people. I think we are particularly unique in that sense.
We're very lucky in a way that most friends go off to university
sake.
and they make new friends at university. They form new friendship groups and sort of forget about their day ones.
Yeah.
Whereas us, you compare us to, say, different years that went to Seaford Head.
Yeah.
Multiple years at Seaford Head, they're not friends with the same people. They're friends with different year groups. Whereas us are a very unique bunch of lads that 10 years after we left school are still friends.
Yeah.
And because of social media nowadays and modern technology, in 20 years' time, we will still be friends.
Yeah.
And that is such a weird thing. If you speak to your mum and dad, ask them, you go, how many of your friends do you know from secondary school? I guarantee maximum 2.
Yeah, but you've got the
lucky.
sidemen now.
Yeah, you are friends with the sidemen.
And like, you know what?
What?
I need to make
No,
amends
because I was
with
going to
them.
go really deep there.
Oh, no, wait, what do you mean by really deep?
Wait, no, I wanted to hear what Weller said.
Wait,
wanna
what?
hear-
You
both?
just said, I need to make amends with them.
I really need a wee.
I need to make amends
You
with
go
them.
for a
Make
week.
amends.
Stanard's going for a week.
Just don't
Why
kick
don't
everything.
why don't I need a wee?
Because you're a legend.
No,
You're not drinking
You haven't
beer.
broken the
You're not,
seal.
no, he's not drinking beer.
I don't even know. I don't even need a piss. I've drunk.
Can you hear the rain outside?
Wait, yeah, I can hear the rain, but I've had half a fucking bottle of gin. Anyways, now what I was saying is I need to make amends with the side. I mean, because I feel like, you know, following my comments regarding the old boxing fight, I feel like that like cemented the idea that I don't like them. Either they just don't give a fuck.
No.
But it's just like, you know, I see you going to like loads of different events with them, i.e. they have a England Euros day where they'll watch the game together, or it'll be like something where they go and do something together, or they'll think of a Sidemen video and you'll get the call up. Bruv, that used to be me back in the day.
No, it's
so
completely different. It's completely
so
different.
I'm just
I'll tell you
like,
why.
I'm just like,
I'll tell you why.
None of, what do they,
No.
what's the deal?
You don't live in London.
I don't live in London.
And I will say this, without deeping it too far, like,
I feel like we're
They-
going to hone in on the same point here.
they have really been some of my greatest friends over the last few months.
Yeah.
And years. Like, they have been, I won't name names, but a couple of them being there where if I had nowhere to go.
Well,
You know,
we're here.
no, but I didn't.
Everyone else
Because
is useless.
You know what I'm talking
No,
about.
no, I know.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
know.
I couldn't go anywhere except one place. And they accepted me and they were there for me and they really are some of my greatest friends. And if you don't live in London, so you're not part of like the squad.
Yeah.
And
I used to be. Even though I
Yeah,
still live
but
down here.
It's not a squad. It's not a YouTuber this, YouTuber that. It's actually a genuine group of friends that live in London that actually care for each
Wait,
other.
but can I...
And that's exact. It's no more than that. There's no more. I've spoken to them about you. They
know.
don't hate you. They think
Wait.
you're a lovely
Wait,
guy.
let him talk.
They think
No,
you're a
no.
lovely guy. And there literally is no beef. There is nothing.
I know,
It's
but
just you're separated by land.
this is also what I want
That's
to say.
literally it. And before you jump in, like,
He's not going to cry again. They're good guys.
genuinely, they're life for friends.
But all
Friends
I-
for life, sorry.
They're life for
Fuck yeah, fuck.
All I want to interject
Joe,
with
you know what, like, they were there.
is I
They
think,
were that sort
I
of
think
matters.
also, well, I think
Let's mind this, yeah? Bang on a
yeah,
table.
Sorry.
from the whole like this fight situation that we've spoken about on the podcast many times, I feel like you've also put yourself in a position where you're defensive towards that whole sort of maybe like that group where you're a bit like you're on the back foot naturally, you put yourself there. And I feel like I was saying to, I think I've said to Theo before, I feel like like chances are you would obviously still get along with them the way you once did, naturally. Like the way we all go back to our school friends and we're just like, oh, it's just like we're back at school.
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It's just a bunch of lads. I just friends.
No
but
gear has
you
been
fucking take
consumed
a
on
piss.
this podcast.
But like, it just is a fucking bunch of lands that I just hate.
Spat on him.
Oh, I hate
Life-
it fucking
life
like,
of friends, right,
soppy,
mate?
Like, soppy
No,
little,
wait,
soppy
so-
little cunt, get over it.
Okay, no, it's calm.
But
Right,
it
so
is- it
I
is
feel
the
you.
truth.
No, wait, but it probably is true. Like,
It is
realistically, so like the fact that this is, so the Sidemen lot is a YouTube thing. Obviously, we don't see our schoolmates for like a year.
Yeah.
But we don't jump on YouTube and be like, why haven't they contacted me? Like, realistically, that doesn't happen. So what I'm saying is that, like, it is just the same thing.
Exactly the same.
Like, with every friendship group. It just, basically, I think it just would be good for everyone to link up, really.
Mate, we can all go get beveragini.
Why don't you ever
do a bit
invite
of
me?
Fucking,
Just don't get.
I sorted you out the other night.
No, yeah, with bag, but not like sorting me out with like, you don't sort me out.
Who's this guy?
Why don't you ever invite me?
Just
Remember
don't
that
get
birthday where you went to JJ's party without and not coming to my birthday?
I'm sorry.
We've already clickbaited that title.
After a month of fitness fib.
No, I know.
Worst month of
That was a good
my-
bit of banter. It's just so they could
That was
go. But yeah, but do you know what I mean? It's yeah, basically.
Mate, it
it's
doesn't
classic.
matter though, because soon
What?
you're
What?
going to be a London legend soon.
Oh yeah.
Charlie?
Should I move to London or should I
Yes.
move to Brighton?
London.
Because I live in Eastbourne. Search where it is. Brighton or London.
Search where it is.
If I had to vote,
London.
the only reason I say Brighton is because not only one do I think that you're like
You
a
fancy him.
Been sensible.
What?
yeah,
Layoff.
hasn't he?
Oh,
Layoff.
sensible.
too
Sensible.
sensible.
Very sensible. Neck your drink, everyone.
There's a couple of reasons here, boys.
Hurricane outside.
You're a family man.
Yeah.
I think you always see your family. They're down here. I think you're
Forget about him quick.
a
don't
man
worry.
that loves the coast. I think if you grow up down here, there's something about living by the sea that you vibe
Oh,
with.
mate,
I can
Sussex
say
by the sea.
from moving from the London area to the south to the beach, 100%.
Yeah.
So you lived in Croydon before?
No, the
I live-
real,
yeah,
the
just-
real
just
place
outside
of
of Croydon.
Orpington, the super real
God.
place.
Yeah, just outside of Croydon. Moving to the coast is so much
Yeah,
better.
so because there's this place that looks like Love Island that I potentially want to buy. It got reduced in May, and I think it's because basically there's like houses around it where people can look in, like the high rises, you know, like the tall buildings where there's like many flats, like they can overlook the garden. And imagine there's some Buxtons that just throw some like
What's that white powder in Weller's garden?
they just throw some stink bombs on me as I'm trying to do some bag. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm joking.
Tom, you're gonna have like a
Oh,
build.
Tom, don't know. It's all hypothetical. But yeah. Anyway, so that's basically. Should I move to Love Island or should I move to London? I don't know. But more importantly, Raj, I want to actually say this point. So we're all the same age. 24, 25?
Yeah.
25, my
You're
brother.
25.
25? Shit, we're all 25.
Very old.
Fuck. Now, Stannard, you're a father.
I'm
Oh my God, Joe.
I'm a father.
Thank you for bringing that up, my brother.
Oh, yeah, no,
Because we had a question from the viewers
yeah.
that goes. You ready for this?
Yeah,
Sorry
I'm
to
ready.
interrupt you.
My
So, yeah, it's all
brother.
right. Yeah, go for it.
Dan,
My
as
brother.
you are a father. Stannard.
Oh, God.
What is it like being a responsible father, but also having mates that have a mentality of a child?
He
Because-
has a mentality of a
Stannard was the
Because-
biggest man-child there is.
Because there will be a lot of people watching this
Yeah.
that are young parents. They are young parents that also are a fella or a female
Young a fella.
that want to go out and have fun, but also have the responsibility of a father.
I will let Stannard speak it, but I just want to say that when I found out that Stannard was going to be a dad, I fucking pissed myself. I was like, of all people,
Who's this guy?
I remember, not only on the basis that Stannard was,
But I will,
he was
I'll
always
counteract you. Lad.
the man child, like we say.
But I'll counteract you before he speaks. Before he
Counteract
speaks,
me.
he is one of the greatest lovers of a human that I've ever seen.
Snog him.
In terms
Give him a kiss.
In terms
Kiss.
of
Go on, kiss. Fucking do it. Kiss. 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 Stannard's up for kiss. Kiss. He was up for then. You would if the cameras weren't rolling. You know it.
oh 100%.
Do it now. Do it now. Go on.
He is.
Oh.
He is one of the greatest fathers I've ever seen. The way his love for his daughter is incredible.
I back that up.
I
But
appreciate
the question is,
Yeah.
how do you cope with it being a responsible father, but at the same time,
Yeah, like
being
seeing us
a bunch
boys,
of bagheads like us,
bagheads.
bunch of bag
idiots,
Do you know what?
bunch of idiots.
No, I think you guys spoke about it before on a podcast about finding the balance of who you spend your time with, the friends that you surround yourself with. And I think that plays a big part of it. Like, obviously, Theo's one of my closest mates. Okay. Now you may be a little bit off the rails, but beforehand you was in a settled relationship.
You were great before.
You was really
Before?
good.
Now stay the fuck away from my family, mate.
I can't let my daughter near you. You
Fucking sicko.
pedo. Oh,
Not pedo.
no,
It's not
fuck,
pedo.
fuck. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Do you still remember the first time you met her and she puked on you?
Oh mate. I was like, baby, what the fuck is this?
He was like, I've never held a baby before, and I was like, well, you're holding mine.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
puked on me.
But what is that like, having like an actual baby? You're like, this is my
Alien.
baby. What
Mate,
the fuck?
alien.
Wait, let him.
Yeah,
Let
but
him.
it's not
I
yours.
don't think you'll ever be able to explain it until you're in that position.
Really?
Fully, like, it people say it changes your life, and it's weird because I was never scared of it. It was never something that fazed me. I've obviously had the fun life of party.
Do you think that's what made you grow up? Because, like, obviously I was saying, like, when I found out, I was like, no way is Stanard going to be a dad. But obviously I've seen you on Instagram, like, completely fulfill the role, like, perfectly. Is that, it's almost like you can't be prepared for it. Like, we're never going to grow up until something like that happens, and then you have to.
I think, you'll never, ever, there'll be a time in your life where either of you will sit down and go, I'm ready to be a dad. There's never a point in your life where I think you'll do that. And that's one thing I say to everyone. I said to anyone that asks me. But also, I think, like you guys to talk about, the things you go through in your life prepare you for that. Like my dad's side of the family, should I say, have always said to me, you're going to be a dad and you're going to be a great dad. And that's something that they've always said, and it's something that I've relished and I've looked forward to.
Do you not feel like when you were younger, you used to think like, oh, mid-30s, whatever, like, I'll go look at, I'll like, you know, start trying for a kid.
100%.
But I think the majority of people, it doesn't ever happen to them like that. It just happens out of the blue like that.
You always have your ideal age. No, you'll probably get, if you get in a new relationship, you'll probably be like, oh yeah, like late 20s, early 30s. Like I did the exact same thing. Like I was like, oh, well, no, I didn't say that because I'm this age now. I'm 25, but I was like 26, 27 would be the perfect age for me.
Yeah.
But then once you're in that situation, honestly, there's nothing better than having a kid. Like,
Really?
You're loved up and you're loved up. And I can tell you both now, if your missus turned around and said you're pregnant, you both fucking love it.
You're like,
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Because we get basically standard. So like,
My girlfriend's pregnant.
Hold on, because like on one hand, lads will, like there are certain lads like myself that will go, mate, you give up all your freedom. Like your life is over. It's done. It's like I see my sister's had a child and he's like amazing. I love him. But like, I'm like, that is 24/7. Like he is crying.
Mate, but
And
this
it's
is the
like-
thing.
But it's
Wait,
not
wait.
like that. It's not like that. Honestly, if you're in a relationship, hypothetically, you're with a female you love, you're going to spend your life with, you find that balance. She still has her time to do what she wants to do. You still have your time to do what you want to do. You know, at the end of the day, you're still young. You still have fun. I still have my boys. I still go out. I still go out on nights out. I still have a bloody good laugh.
Do you think, like, if you don't mind me saying, you're a single parent?
No, I'm not.
No, he's
No,
not.
no, okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
I mean, for the-
No,
You're single, you're single, you're
yeah,
single.
Theo is a single man.
I know what
you're
mean.
not with,
Idiot.
you're not
I'm
with
not
the
with-
mother of the child.
Yeah.
Do you think, to an extent, that makes it easier? You can distribute that workload to the point where it is 0%, 100%, rather than 50-50.
That's a good question, to be fair. But I would say, for me,
What are you talking about?
for me, it would be harder because every time I have to say goodbye, every time I'm not with her, it's sad for me. But at the same time, for my daughter, I think she reaps the benefits. She's got 2 different households that don't see her all the time. So that every time she's with me, we're doing stuff. We're going to Chessington, we're going here, we're going there, we're doing stuff. And every time she's with the mother, she's doing the same things. You know what I mean? So she's reaping the
Competing.
benefits. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Do
In a
you
weird
reckon
way.
you're better?
Oh, 100%.
Well, going back to your point of saying, oh, they're always crying, they're always this and they're always that.
Yeah.
when you have a kid, obviously I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait, that seems like you're hiding
So where
a
are you
child.
going then?
Have you got a child?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I have no idea what you're talking about. Your whole
You've got a kid.
No, I don't.
He has got a kid.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
No, don't start that rumor, please.
Theo Baker's got a secret child like Drake. He's basically Drake. Cut to him now. Look at him. He's basically Drake Aubrey. Whatever the fuck his name is.
It's Aubrey.
His real name's Aubrey. You know?
Your whole priorities change.
Yeah.
So you think your sister's like, oh, crying this, crying that? No. The whole priority is this baby is number one now. Everything else is number second.
Yeah, but
That's my favourite number.
see what I've always thought though, like this is the thing, it's like
No.
I've always felt like I want to fulfill certain things in my life before I have a child, but is it that like realistically you only appreciate the situation you're in when like basically wait, let me try and
Your life
wait.
gets
So all you ever have is now. I'm gonna go very spiritual, but allow me.
I'm spiritual now.
All you ever have is like the moment you're in. Okay, so it's that moment. How much you can appreciate that moment is basically what you're after. You're after ultimate appreciation of the moment. Like I absolutely fucking love the moment I'm currently in. Now people think, you laughing? Okay. So people think, okay, when I'm on holiday, I'll have that ultimate moment that I appreciate, or when I'm in this scenario, I'll have that moment. But is it that, in fact, when you've got that child that is yours and you absolutely love, that in fact gives you that ultimate appreciation that nothing ever can compare to. And until you're in that moment, you don't realise that is the moment that is going to bring that.
I did have this exact chat with my current partner today.
Really?
We were literally talking about that today, and we were talking about the love you feel for your child, like the moment they're born, the moment they're put in your chest, the first time you hold them,
is
something that is better than anything else.
Surely we're designed like that as well. In order to reproduce, surely that needs to be that feeling.
Maternal, paternal
I was listening to a
instinct.
book today, and the end of the book talks about his mother, who has Alzheimer's, and every moment she is alive,
Quiet this.
every moment that she is alive with Alzheimer's is living in the moment.
From the bowl.
As living in the moment at every moment, because everything else she can't remember.
Oi, I have live in the moment tattooed to me, mate. In Spanish,
I've just talked about Alzheimer's.
Sorry, go
It's
for it.
like, yeah, but my tattoo.
That was dickhead.
No, it's true though. If you have Alzheimer's, every moment you live is in the moment.
Well, so
Is there
they're
is there
living
not
the dream,
something
is
you
that what you're
can
saying?
take? He was saying in the book, there is something I can take so much from my mum that every moment I live, I have to live in the moment because you don't know when it's going to be
yeah,
alive.
I'm fully on board with that. Every moment, talking from a parent side of view, every time that I have my little girl, I'm with my little girl. Do you know what I mean? When I'm not with her,
You have to cherish every
Do you know what
moment.
I mean?
It's true.
I agree with it to that extent, but I think using someone with Alzheimer's is perhaps a bad analogy because I think to an extent they have no idea what's going on. I remember.
I get what you're saying. Like,
my
what you're
my
saying, but
granddad
at
had
the
like
same-
the same thing, and he like the lights were on, no one was home.
Yeah, but
basically,
yeah, I get what you're saying. But
I
at the same
understand the
time-
sentiment
But at the same
from
time,
the
in
point.
but you have to think about it like this. That's from an outside point of view. From their head, there is no Alzheimer's. There is no blankness.
They can be aware though. They can be aware.
But
My
for the
granddad
majority
had
of them, it's
Alzheimer's.
always now. It's always now. I live now. Cherish every moment now.
Yeah. Okay.
I think my argument came down to the cherish moment.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't think that at that level of I don't know. This is not what I mean to say, but like that emotional level of
to
sort of
relate
understanding.
to my granddad had Alzheimer's, and he may have looked at me as if he knew who I was, but realistically he didn't have a
It's
clue.
just so sad.
Yeah,
Mad thing.
bit deep that, isn't it?
Let's not-
Let's move
not
on
end
to
it on
Theo's
that.
tattoo.
We're not even ending it, boys.
No, but I'm just saying, let's not.
Still got another 45 minutes. We're a 2-hour special.
Do you know what I would
Maroon.
like to bring up though?
Go on, Stano.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's new host.
As I heard on the last episode, you boys talking about Theo getting his tattoo covered up.
Yeah.
However,
Tattoo of Janine.
the
his
tattoo that
ex-girlfriend.
hypothetically he's got on
I've got
his
the
arse.
evidence that you've got.
Mate, everyone in the comments was like, fucking get blah, blah,
Wait, allow
No,
Stano.
no, no.
Go.
But realistically, did we or did we not, before the episode was aired, before the episode even was recorded, did we or did we not have a bet that if England win the Euros, you'd get that name covered up with my face?
Did we or did we not?
No. And I'd get your face on my ass as well. Did we or did we not have that
Did we or did we
conversation?
not? Was I intoxicated? Was I intoxicated?
Basically, yes, you were on loads of Mandy, but let's be real
But
here.
it took place.
Basically, you're getting Stannard's face. Cut to it right now. Look at it.
Wait,
Zoom
no,
in.
mate, you know
Oi,
what I'm
Tom,
saying,
zoom
mate.
into it. Zoom into it. Ready? Now cut to me. Basically, he is going to get, Theo is going to get Stannard's face tattooed on his arse, and he's going to snog him. 47, I don't know. But like, and then Stannard's going to get your face. Cut to Theo's camera. Look at with the bucket hat on. Basically, he's gonna get that face tattooed to him, certified by this podcast, but only if you hit subscribe right now, and also hit the like rating.
And also, wait, on a level.
Spotify.
On a level. If you're listening right now,
He wants that deal. He wants it.
lads, if you're listening right now, can you just like stop and like carry on Spotify?
No, what do you mean?
No, because we're foreign enough. We've made the money from
Oh
YouTube.
no! Realistically, yes, we want a Spotify deal, but realistically, like the big thing moving on to the next series is that yes, we want to make money from this, and you know,
Finally.
no, it is good. Like realistically, when you work, you want to make money. Like that's why you do it. Yeah, we want to have fun at the same time, but do you know what I mean? But next season is going to be 10 episodes. Hopefully, we'll have. We don't want to get to the point where the views start going
Mate,
down.
no, the thing is though, we're going to be in Weller's new mansion and it's going to be calm.
10 high quality episodes.
Yeah, it's either going to be in London or Brighton. We'll see.
With a
Let us know
Stannard
what it should
special
be.
as well.
Should Weller move to London or Brighton from Eastbourne, which is where I currently live? And will England win the Euros? Let us fucking know.
You actually,
So
aggressive.
you actually are fucking...
But from the boys, this has been your drunken episode. Waffling Mafia, we fucking love you through and through. You are stunning, you are gorgeous, and we'd shag you all fucking night if we could.
Only
18
if
plus,
you're
18
only
plus.
if you're 18.
Okay, yeah, facts, whatever they
Drink
say.
up.
Wait, why?
But-
16, isn't it? Legal age?
Oh, shut the fuck up,
Stannard's one of the
Pedo.
Okay, but ye know, we'll see you in the next series. It's been a great one. We love you from the Waffling Boys. Over and out. Bye.
To Carly.
For capsize.